Testing. Test, test, test.
Anne's worried. She said Sabastian promised her that I would be there if she went to meet him in the catacomb. But now he's asking her to join him immediately and to come alone. She says he doesn't sound himself. Meet us at the catacomb as soon as you can. I hope that my quill has conveyed my message clearly.
Avada-kedavra.
Looks rather dark in there. Never stopped me before.
Sebastian has gone too far. You saw what lies in the catacomb. I cannot stay here.
Wait, Anne, please.
Ominous. He was willing to put the whole hamlet and himself in danger on the chance that some old relic could help to heal me. I'm sorry, Ominous. Make sure he's all right, will you?
I'm glad you're here.
I received your owl. Where's Sabastian?
Inside the catacomb. Frankly, I was surprised you weren't with him.
Ominous,
Stop. You swore you wouldn't let Sabastian take this one step further. Yet here we are.
He won't listen to reason.
I should have stopped him before. Sebastian's in real trouble now. I'm going back into the catacomb to find him. Anne's right. He and the entire hamlet are in danger. The place is crawling with Inferi.
Inferi? What are you talking about?
You'll see. We need to hurry.
Sebastian.
Sabastian must not be in his right mind.
His zeal is just overwhelming.
Last time we were here, this place was crawling with spiders.
We're about to face worse. Let's find Sabastian.
Revelio.
Kitty, what are you doing? No. No. No, baby. No, kitty. No, no, no. My cat's scratching at the door.
Accio. Where was Sabastian when you and Anne found him?
Just ahead, in the great room.
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Imperial! Arresto momentum. Confringo! Crucible! Descendo! Glaciers! Revelio.
There weren't this many in theory before.
There's no sign of Sebastian.
Confringo.
Confringo. Depulso. Confringo. Depulso. Arresto momentum. Rependo. Confringo. Incendio. Depulso. Confringo. Incendio. Leviosa. Depulso. Confringo. Incendio. Bombarda.
Confringo.
Defendo. Accio.
Hold on a moment. I was so worried about Sabastian, I didn't even realize. Anne's gone to get Solomon. When she first saw the Inferi, she thought Sabastian was being attacked. But then he showed her the relic and said he'd learned how to use it.
The carvings on the relic were Inferi, and Sebastian somehow created them.
Not exactly. He's controlling them. This is powerful dark magic. Creating Inferi is incredibly difficult, but controlling them, As Anne and I frantically barricaded the Inferi to keep them from escaping, Sabastian kept mumbling about healing Anne. When Anne said she couldn't stay here, I didn't realize what she meant.
Solomon threatened to go to the headmaster if he heard of Sabastian dealing with dark magic.
I need to get to Hogwarts. I must get to Professor Black first. Twist the story a bit, make him think it's a family fight. I'll be back as soon as I can. See if you can talk some sense into Sabastian. Be careful.
Arresto momentum. Bombarda. Confringo. Devolta.
Burn!
Confringo. Arresto momentum. Crucio. Descendo. Confringo. Glacier. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. There's Sabastian.
Isn't this incredible?
Incredible you're controlling the Inferi? Maybe. You becoming so overzealous that you're blind to all reason? Yes, this magic is powerful. Yes, it has the potential to heal your sister. But you're way too into it. You're way too far down the rabbit hole to not gonna go further.
Sebastian,
I told you, the relic is the answer. I've been trying to reverse the dark magic that injured Anne, but this will allow me to control it. Just as I can control the Inferi.
control. I had to fight the Inferi all the way.
What have the two of you done? Accio relic!
The relic!
Wow! You did something worse!
You'll pay for this!
Solomon, you couldn't have done you couldn't have done that after the Inferi? I get it. You're scared of dark magic. It's unpredictable and corrupting. And his zeal is way too much. I get it. But again, we're in a tomb surrounded by Inferi. Thank you very much.
The two of you have gone too far! I'm ending this now!
That's ready. Accio.
Arresto momentum. Pulsar. Incendio. Confringo.
Incendio!
Glacius. Confringo. Crucio. Descendo. Confringo. Arresto momentum. Confringo. Repulsor. Incendio. Confringo. Defender. Bombarda.
You're supposed
Arresto momentum. Confringo. Incendio.
Sorry, it had to be done.
Accio. Defender. Confringo. Arresto momentum. Repulsor. Incendio. Crucio. Descendo.
Now you've gone too far.
Glacis. Confringo. Mr. Sallow. Stop. Arresto momentum. Crucio. Glacis. Descendo. Confringo. Glacis. Descendo. Imperium. Bombarda. Confringo. Accio.
Sorry, it had to be done.
Confringo. Incendio. Arresto momentum. Devolso. Bombarda. Accio. Defender. Accio. Defender.
Now you've gone too far.
Bombarda. Defender. Accio. Defender. Accio. Benito. Bombarda. Confringo. Incendio. Depulso. Arresto momentum.
Confringo.
Crucio.
Sorry, it had to be done.
Descendo. Glacis. Confringo.
She cannot be healed, Sebastian. You must stop.
I won't let her suffer. Avada Kedavra!
Congratulations. You went over the line.
No!
You've made your choice.
Oh, Anne. What have you done? I must get out of here.
I can't let him leave. Descendo! Sabastian, wait! Stop, Sabastian. Hold on.
What is it?
Why wouldn't you stop? I was calling after you.
Anne won't survive this. She's withering away, inside and out. Solomon's never been there for us, not really. He gave up on her. I'll never give up on her. You saw him, didn't you? He was going to ruin her life. He attacked us. I had to use the killing curse. You know I did. If I hadn't known how to cast it.
He did attack us. You had no choice. It was brave, Sabastian. You clearly care more about Anne than your uncle ever did.
I knew you'd understand. I did do the right thing.
You did. I would have done the same. If I knew how.
I could teach you.
No time like the present.
The killing curse won't be easy to master. As with all Unforgivables, you have to mean it. Hold your wand steady. Focus. The incantation is Avada Kedavra. Your intention must be clear.
Oh, ha ha. Avada Kedavra's thing is a lightning bolt.
I can't stay here. I need to find Ominous.
Sebastian.
Please, I'm not myself right now. Let's meet later at the Undercroft, all right?
Revelio.
You went too far.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
You use Imperio to make a goblin kill himself, but use Avada Kedavra on your uncle.
Confringo. Confringo. Bombarda.
Why did you need to summon Inferi?
Here's a pleasant surprise. Bombarda. Defender. Confringo. Mysterious and a bit unsettling. What to do? Revelio. Bombarda! Bombarda!
Oh, good, you're safe.
There you are. You were in such a state when you left.
The poachers got to my gran. Someone recognized me in Horntail Hall and they got to her.
What do you mean? Is she alright?
She's fine, thank goodness. But they were at her house, our house. They assumed I'd sent the egg there. She said they took the whole place apart looking for it, screaming that we'd cost them everything.
If your grand's alright and they didn't get the egg, then perhaps we're fine.
I should have known. I underestimated the poachers. And now another creature's in danger.
What do you mean?
The poachers refused to leave empty-handed, so they took valuable journals that Gran had discovered when she was researching rare creatures. One of them contained theories about a secret hiding place of the Snidget, long thought to be extinct.
Where exactly are these Snidgets allegedly hidden?
Gran says the journals were a bit cryptic, which is good. Perhaps the poachers won't be clever enough to find the birds. From what she recalls, the journals only noted that the key to finding them lay in the moonlight. Gran thinks it can be narrowed down to a handful of locations.
Why would Snidgets be valuable to poachers?
They could make more money with Snidgets than they ever would have fighting dragons. The golden Snidget's feathers and eyes are incredibly valuable. That's why they're believed to be extinct. They were hunted out of existence by wizard kind. If the poachers found some now, I can't bear to think about the horrific way they'd be bred and killed for profit.
Exactly what kind of creature is a Snidget?
It's a small bird with golden feathers. It's incredible. It has rotational wings that allow it to dart quickly in any direction. In fact, the golden snitch in Quidditch is based on the Snidget, which barbarically was actually used in the sport hundreds of years ago.
I take it you aren't going to let the poachers anywhere near the Snidgets.
Gran wants me to stay out of it. but I know she's devastated that poachers might go after the Snidgets, if they still exist. We had the element of surprise on our side when we saved that dragon, but the poachers will be watching for us now.
We need allies. Others who hate the poachers enough to help us, who value creatures as much as...
Merlin's beard! You're a genius! The centaurs! They'd want the Snidgets protected at all costs.
Centaurs aren't known for being the friendliest lot. Especially not with wizard kind, and not right now.
We'll need to be careful in how we approach them. Tensions with them are high. Still, I think they may be our only hope. Let me think on it. I'll let you...
Are you ready to put an end to Harlow?
Oh, yes, I am.
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hogshead, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
What sort of information am I trying to gather from these people?
They may know what evidence Mr. Bickle had against Harlow, or they may have evidence of their own. We simply need to know whatever they know.
Where am I to find these friends of his?
I do not know about Mr. Rabe, but his wife, Daisy, is often in Hogsmeade, as is Agabus Filbert. And Otto Dibble, he works at Gladrags, so you will likely find him there.
Very well. I'll speak with them, see what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them. Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
Revelio. Accio.
Anyone ever knew how to keep muggles out?
Mrs. Rabe should be nearby.
Oh, Isco, what have I done?
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and I'm trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up until I came home one night and found my husband gone and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
Have you helped Harlow since your husband was taken?
No, I'm worried sick about Isco, but he'd never want me to compromise my integrity. I also know that he's extremely clever. That said, I was hoping he would have escaped by now. It makes me concerned as to why he hasn't.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you.
Otto Dibble works at Gladrags. I should check there.
But please tell me you didn't take it. But perhaps it's been here all along.
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir, I'd like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right. But we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man. But even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop. I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, well, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What did he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it up for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
Now hurry off before Mr. Hill returns. Where was I?
We're on the right track. Now to find the last of Mr. Bickle's friends. Agabus Filbert must be around here somewhere.
Hello there.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Oh, tragic what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
If you had spoken out against him as Mr. Bickle asked, perhaps Harlow would be locked away by now.
Perhaps. But perhaps I would have suffered a similar fate.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling. to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprise Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again. But do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help. Harlow does not like people talking, as you already know.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. How to find Natty. It's not like Natty to be late. She said she was going to the Hog's Head. Perhaps I'll find her there. Natty must be around here somewhere. Natty's wand. She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken. Revelio!
Nosy little students get what's coming to them.
Revelio! Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly.
Avada Kedavra.
Footprints led to this room. There must be another way. Accio! Arresto momentum. Accio! A hidden door. Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly. Revelio. I'd better be sure I'm not seen.
It's not gonna work. Using that nervous face, no one's coming for her. We ought to just kill her.
Harlow says her friend has been reckless enough. He wants them.
Revelio.
Only a Hogwarts student would be arrogant enough to come in here alone.
Just keep an eye out.
Last time I saw you playing with lads and bellies with other critics peewees. Now, I don't like to cast aspersions, but I do find it suspicious when in this day you land on your
Revelio.
There are hospitals, stop
When we're done here, I'm going straight to the Hog's Head. Or perhaps I'll just go now.
Oh, you're wasting your time with her, my friend. I've seen her show more affection to a hawthorn.
Everyone in Upper Oxford shudders when they see me come. And rightfully so.
Can't hide from me.
Imperio! Stupefy!
First, did ya? Pedazza!
You're going to regret that.
Most disappointed with your lack of skill. Well, then again, I suppose you are too.
Alright, Avada Kedavra is very slow to recharge. Probably comes with the fact that it's instant kill.
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly. I'd better be sure I'm not seen.
If you owe me Gally, it's not gonna work. Using that girl as bait, no one's covered for her. You ought to just kill her. Only a Hogwarts student would be arrogant enough to come in here alone.
Bombard! Arrest the momentum. Depulsor!
You're not puppet, Margaret!
Incendio! Crucible! Confringo! Descent! Glacius! Depulsor!
Perhaps it's dinner.
Confringo! Imperial! Bombardo! Protego!
Time for some
Defender! Accio! Bombardo!
It's exhausting.
Revelio!
Well, my first use of Avada Kedavra was not graceful.
Also Dibble's love letter from Rosie. He wanted me to destroy this if I found it.
Extorting desperate gits suits me just fine.
Revelio.
We should speak to her again. Perhaps she'll tell us where we can find that friend of hers.
She's determined to say nothing. The boss will deal with her when he arrives.
Never understood yours. All they do is interfere with making a success of yourself.
Mr. Thomas. Avoid Imperium. Confringo. Expulsor. Crucial. December. Now to finish the job.
Expulsor!
Expelliarmus.
Now you've gone too far.
Where are you going?
Expelliarmus.
You think you're getting away after everything you did? You're gonna sit there.
It's mine. Accio. Descendo. Expelliarmus full electricity.
You don't deserve mercy.
I did it. And an Ashwinder, no less. Revelio. Revelio. The book of poems that was taken from Agabus Filbert. He'll be thrilled to have this back. He must be here somewhere. Revelio.
You found us. I knew you would realize I had left my wand for you.
Over here. I need your help.
Mr. Rabe, Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you all right?
I am all right. Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Use mine. We'll find yours together once you're out of there.
I need my wand for this. Using one with which I have no connection may not work as well or as quickly, and we cannot risk detection.
I shall do my best. Any idea where it might be?
It's nearby. I can sense it.
Understood. I'll find it.
Your friend
Revelio
was able to summon my wand. It must be blocked by something.
Confringo! Revelio. Mr. Rabe's wand could be in there. Mr. Rabe's wand. He'll be glad to have this back. Mr. Rabe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby.
Yeah,
Now,
like real nearby.
You best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
Well, that was anticlimactic.
Revelio.
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you, my young friends.
Be prepared for a fight. These Ashwinders must pay.
Revelio.
Let's find Officer Singer and put an end to Harlow once and for all.
Yeah, thank God you didn't hear me say Havada Kedavra.
Nutsai Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe. Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife, Miss Onai. Your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashbinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe, to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
With all due respect, officer, the authorities haven't done much about any of this.
There's more to taking down an organization like the Ashwinders than simply storming in and hauling them off based on a few accusations. I must insist that you leave them to us. We shall have no further discussion on this. Natsai, you may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
I think I know how and where to approach the centaurs about protecting the Snidgets. Meet me in the Forbidden Forest.
The Ashwinders have ceased pestering me. I suspect that's your doing. Thank you from me and Rosie both. We're just leaving for our honeymoon, after we tell Mr. Hill of our recent marriage. Wish me luck.
What are you up to now?
She's devastated. She just buried your uncle alone.
I did it for her.
Sebastian, Anne can't bear the thought of turning you in, but...
What? Turn me in? She saw what happened.
I'll give you some time to think, Sebastian.
Saw what happened. She...
Turn me in.
She knows you know Imperius. Why did you go for Avada Kedavra? And even if the relic could cure her, what purpose did summoning Inferi do? Like, why? Why did you control Inferi? Why not just say, study the relic and test it on cursed people? Find a poacher, curse one of them, and see if the curse can be removed. No one's gonna miss a curse. No one's gonna miss a poacher who's been crucioed or imperioed.
Sebastian.
Did you hear that? You saw what happened. I never wanted to hurt my uncle.
I know.
I can't believe he's gone. How did things go so wrong? I didn't mean it. I didn't mean to... Oh, Anne, I was only trying to help. I can't leave now. Anne needs me more than ever. You understand. You can talk to Ominous. Make him understand. He listens to you. I need to be with Anne.
I don't know what to do, Sebastian.
You don't know. You do know. Anne has no one. I regret everything I did. I know what I did was wrong. I only hope she can forgive me. That everyone can forgive me. No matter what happens from here. I'm glad we met.
Yeah.
Oh, Sebastian.
Ominous?
What a mess. I can't believe it. After I last saw you, I went straight to Hogwarts. Before I had time to talk to Black, I heard from Anne. I rushed to Feldcroft and found her with Solomon's body. She was beside herself with grief. Part of her wants Sebastian to face the consequences, another part can't bear the thought of it. I don't want to lose Sebastian, but I don't think we have a choice.
We don't have a choice. You're right. You were right the entire time.
I wish I hadn't been. If we do this, we may never see Sebastian again.
I realize that, but it's the right thing to do. He killed his uncle. We've tried to justify his actions every step of the way, but this has gone too far. It has to stop.
Very well. Leave it to me. I'll tell the headmaster. Farewell for now. I shall be in touch. Whatever lies ahead, we must face it together. That I know.
I can do this. I can do this. They will want to help.
Is this where we're meeting the centaurs?
Well, they don't exactly know we're coming, so it's less of a meeting and more of a surprise, I suppose.
I'm not sure about this. I can't imagine they're fond of being surprised.
We don't have a choice if we want to help the Snidgets. Perhaps they'll be able to tell that we're sincere. There's something about them that's so knowing. It's almost unnerving.
I hope they can tell we're sincere, but Poppy, centaurs are just centaurs. They can't read your mind any better than I could.
Perhaps you're right. It's just... Never mind.
What is it?
It's nothing, truly. We've no secrets to hide.
That's right. We'll simply be honest with them about what we're trying to do. They'll have to help us, won't they?
Yes, of course. You're absolutely right. We'll meet with them, tell them about the Snidgets, and I'm sure to all be fun.
What do you think you're doing here, humans?
Please! We were hoping to speak with you.
Ah! I suppose you'd like a tale for your friends of the time you spoke to a centaur, and it spoke back.
No! Never! We're here because we need your help.
Enough! You made a grave error in judgment in coming here, little witch.
Leave them be, Alec. We do not harm the young. It is not our way.
You forget your place, old fool. I'm the leader of this herd, and while you cling to our way, their kind continue to slaughter beasts like us without a care!
From what I can see, they have slaughtered no one. They will leave here unharmed.
Mark my words, Doran. If I ever see them again, it will be all 3 of your heads.
Foolish children. Do you know what happens to wizards who wander here? Now, follow me before
Golden Snidgets are still alive, and the poachers are after them. They know that the key to finding them lies in the moonlight, but they don't know what that means, yet. Please, help us find the Snidgets before the poachers do.
Could it be? In the south, there is a cave within which lies what the poachers seek. A moonstone. Retrieve it and place it in the henge in the forest. I, on the other hand, must go speak with the herd. Find me after you have done this.
I don't understand. So the moonlight mentioned in the journal doesn't refer to actual moonlight, but to a moonstone. What do moonstones have to do with Snidgets? And why was he so certain about where we could find one?
Isn't moonstone all around us? Why retrieve one from a cave?
Knowing centaurs, I suspect he's referring to a specific moonstone. We'll likely know it when we see it.
He could have been a bit clearer, or stayed a moment and answered our questions.
Centaurs can be cryptic. Gran says no one talks more in circles than a centaur. It is a shame how quickly he left. What was his name? Doran.
That's what the leader of the herd called him.
Well, if Doran knows something we don't, I'd rather act now and ask questions later. I can head to the library and start looking into the cave you mentioned. I'll let you know what I find.
This place could do with a bit of pruning. Let's look around.
Defender! Bombarda! Confringo!
Is that a... It is. I believe I know what must be done. Do you recognize the head sculpted there?
It looks like a grap horn.
And the prints carved into the ground lead me to believe that a grap horn will somehow open the way forward.
That's what Professor Rackham meant when he spoke of my needing an ability to interact with beasts.
It would seem so. I do know that the last of a long dynasty of grap horns lives nearby. They call him the Lord of the Shore. I suspect you'll need to bring him here. What happens next, I can't say.
Have you ever subdued a grap horn, Professor?
I have, yes. Years ago, at Stonehenge, of all places. The Ministry still owes me for that favour. It can be difficult, of course. They are massive, after all, but it's not impossible. It's my experience that many of your spells will have no real effect. You'll need to wear him down.
If that's what must be done, I'll do it.
Excellent. I know this area well enough. When you see the remains of a large sea creature, you're in the right place. Now, Professor Rackham made it clear that you must engage with any beast that is part of this trial on your own. So I shall wish you good luck and wait for your return in the map chamber.
Could do worse than Peter Pan Ford. Shopkeepers keep their shelves full.
Revelio. Incendio!
I hate poachers.
Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin.
Since you saved Mr. Rabe and I from the Ashwinders, we have come so far. We should discuss the next steps in our plan to stop her.
Revelio.
Is that you, Roylance?
No!
And no one to share in my victory. Revelio.
You can feed a beast, or it can feed you, if you get my meaning. Betting on the dragon fight was the best decision I've made yet. Thinking in terms of good and evil merely indicates a limited imagination, in my opinion.
Hello, goodbye.
One less poacher in the wizarding world. Levioso! Defender! Levioso! Levioso! Defender! Confringo!
The hamlet of Irondale. It's south of the castle. I think the cave that Doran wanted us to find is near there.
I should investigate.
Proper ain't good for much.
Revelio.
Fancy getting swatted by a troll. Patrol. About the most exciting thing round here is a limp rat.
Revelio. Totalis.
It's the one who tried.
Expelliarmus.
Now where did it go?
Confringo. Defender.
Takes gumption to steal
Levioso.
a stolen hippogriff. No matter how many of us you defeat, we'll keep coming. Hardly felt.
Crazy.
Triple nearby again.
Depulso. Levioso. Confringo. Defender.
Oh, the pain!
Expelliarmus. It's shameful what you've done to helpless beasts. Revelio.
Banners are important, though, aren't they?
Where did I set my traps? Lower Hogsfield or upper?
Revelio.
What is this? What just happened to me?
Deposit. Confringo.
Good riddance.
Revelio.
Oh, it was a creature.
I've raided Brockborough more times than I can count. They're incapable of defending themselves.
Release me!
So a little chaos.
Revelio.
I don't trust Ranrok, I'll tell you that. He'll turn on us first chance he gets.
I don't like the looks of that encampment.
Stop this! Oh!
You're not gonna do anything?
Finally!
Revelio.
Nonetheless, we have good spoil.
Revelio.
And so should we hold our heads.
A violent cadaver.
I could swear.
Come to think of it,
Incendio! Petrificus totalis! Expulsos!
You will pay for your deeds.
Not Incendio!
anyone looking for troubles found it in me.
Time to even the odds.
Petrificus totalis!
Perhaps it's dinner right.
Petrificus totalis!
Another pitiful beast caught in my trap.
Petrificus totalis!
Manipulating me. You'll answer for this.
I hope Rook would know what
Revelio.
Still, I'm potato to it.
Expelliarmus! You're done. Give it back! Crucial. What have you done? Descender! Confunder! It's your retreat, Wilson. Bombarda! Defender! Imperial! Revelio.
You may have eluded me now, but you'll pay the price for it next time. Release me!
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Defender. Revelio.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Bombarda.
Revelio.
Someone make... You've nowhere to hide now!
Petrificus Totalis! Get yourself out
Benito.
that one! Petrificus Totalis!
Depulsor.
Now I can fight back! Loud as a troll, you...
Revelio.
Protego.
Petrificus Totalis!
Defender. Expulsor. Regret that, I promise you.
You've made a great mistake. I think
Petrificus Totalis! Petrificus Totalis! Petrificus Totalis!
I once made a set with your
Places. Confringo.
I've seen you use it. You shouldn't go about stealing goblins' help stolen by others now, should you?
Petrificus Totalis!
To creep up on me, but it won't work.
Stop this! Petrificus Totalis! Petrificus Totalis! Petrificus Totalis!
What magic is this?
Confringo. Leviosa. Defender. Depulsor.
Revelio.
Sorry, man. I wish there was more I could do for you, but You're stuck. At least now you won't suffer anymore.
Nobody will believe I defeated an Ashwinder by myself.
Poor, poor deluded Ashwinder. Thought you could hide in the corner. Well, you're in a better place now.
Revelio.
I didn't always like a polite battle.
Imperium. Expelliarmus.
You may well. I've seen Billywings with more sting.
Cavalso. Descendo. Confringo. Crucible. Confringo. Descendo. Revelio.
Let's sow some chaos.
They come after me. I'll stick 'em like a knocktail.
You have served me well.
Am I supposed to be impressed?
No, you're not.
Enough! Now put me down!
Okay. Poor choice of words.
Revelio.
More poachers.
No. Haven't a clue why there's such poaching. There's enough beast flesh for...
Confringo.
Enjoy stealing head of
Levioso.
You're the little sod that saved Treadwell.
Confringo.
Here to show me some dark magic. Thought we'd forget about that goblin. No.
Descendo. Compulso. Accio.
The little combat god.
Guardian Leviosa.
Good night.
The beasts are safer now. Expelliarmus.
Bombarda.
Accio. Defender. Bombarda. This must be the place. Very well, Lord of the Shore. Show yourself.
Ooh, that's a Graphorn? Okay, can't curse it. Ow. What? Yeah, I need some distance. Oh! Oh, he surprised me. The Graphorn surprised me. Oh, I'm still alive!
Depulsor! Bombarder!
Oh, no, I'm not alive. God damn it. Okay, I'm gonna need a lot of Wiccan World Potion. A lot of Wiccan World Potion. There's no way I'm fighting a Graphorn like that. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Bother. Is there a potion brewing thing at the Hogsmeade?
Hogsmeade, here I come.
You can stop a thief in there.
I was wondering when I'd see you again. Nothing like finding just the right thing, is there? Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
Cat! Oh boy.
Revelio.
Alright, I'm pretty loaded up on potions, and I think the Graphorn will be the last part.
The Duke would like to talk with you when you have
Not the best place for an unaccompanied student.
Revelio.
No worries, I murdered them all. What is that cat doing? Good key. What's that, cat? Oh, all right. Alright, time to get scary again with the Graphorn. Can't believe this thing's horns are made for uncommon poisons. Along with purple carapaces, fire seeds, and billyweed stings. Defendo! Barrel! Whoop!
Incendio. Bombarda. Defender. Incendio. Leviosa. Devolsa. Bombarda. Incendio. Confringo. Bombarda.
Flipendo.
Please, Defendo. Please, Defendo. Thank you. Bombarda!
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Glacius. Descendo. Bombarda. I need your help, friend.
Oh, hell yeah.
Faster! Didn't anyone ever teach you not to take things that don't belong to you?
What? Last time we had plans for that immigrant you stole. Held your own. Why held you?
Slow down now. There we go.
That goblin helm you pilfered. I want that back. Cynthia! No! Expulso! Let's talk.
Shame nobody saw that. grapple is somehow the key to opening the room. How about some sightseeing? Revelio.
Perhaps Professor Rackham was right to have had faith in you. I still have my reservations. Isadora, as you will see, was not who she seemed. I can only hope that you are. My memories should answer any questions you may have about the power you will need to protect.
Thank you, Professor Bakar. I shall see you back in the map chamber.
Oh. I guess the Graphorn was trial enough.
Hello? Isadora? Isadora? Mr. Morgan,
Son, I'm glad you're here.
Isadora was not at her home.
I know.
Her father... Percival.
What is it?
It is as though he was stripped not only of his pain, but of all emotion.
Everything is much worse than I feared. Neve was right. Isadora hasn't stopped. I've just learned that she has been wielding that magic on students.
We must gather the others.
This all happened because she had to start putting her own pain into her soul or whatever, huffing people's pain.
I need you to return to your common room, all right?
What have you done?
Take a breath.
Students, Isadora.
Everyone feels pain. And why? because of your arrogance, your obsession with secrets. He won't suffer any longer. Not my father, not my students.
Your father now doesn't feel anything.
Isadora, set down
Pain
your
is
wand.
horrible, I know, but
Professor,
it's another to just take everything else. We are not people if we do not feel.
I did not teach you this. Expelliarmus!
Taking only pain isn't wrong in its own right, but you took everything else. You took people's emotions and huffed it like a drug. You wielded it for dark purposes. To gain power.
Bombarda! Defender! Bombarda! Accio!
The caverns below Hogwarts, where you fought Isadora. Is that the location of the final repository?
It is. You see, we could not destroy the strands of emotion Isadora had stolen from so many. So we did all that we could to keep them safe. We also realized that until they could be destroyed, the magic used to create them was a danger to wizard kind. Hence, we became keepers. Keepers of an unfathomable secret. We knew that someday, one with the ability to see traces of ancient magic might be seduced by its power. We built the trials to lead that person to us, to allow them to prove themselves worthy of the knowledge we'd kept hidden and the responsibility that accompanies it.
Have I not proven myself, Professor? I need to get to that repository before Ranrok does.
You have, and you will. But the repository is protected by powerful ancient magic. To enter, you must craft a special wand from the 4 artifacts you found above our pensives.
So the repository is safe from Ranrok for now.
If he is, as you suspect, capable of using the power of the other repository, I fear he will be able to breach our defenses.
Then I must go now and craft this wand. Perhaps Mr. Ollivander will help me.
Another Ollivander? I'm not surprised. As I am sure he will tell you, this wand may be used for only one purpose. Return with the wand, and we will open the way forward.
I shall send an owl ahead to Ollivander. Whilst you visit him, I'll reach out to Professor Weasley.
Professor Weasley?
Yes. I may have made an error in judgment by not informing her of Ranrock's intentions earlier. I only hope it's not too late. If Ranrok really is going to try to drill below Hogwarts, we'll need all the help we can get.
All right, Professor. I'll see you soon. There's Ollivander's. I hope he can help me craft the Keeper's wand. Hello, Mr. Ollivander. I wondered if you might be able to help me with something.
Yes, Professor Fig sent an owl informing me that you'd be coming. He was a bit cryptic, said you need to have a special wand crafted, that you'd bring me the materials.
Yes, sir. I have them here.
Oh, my. How extraordinary. Remarkable design. I will be honest, I have never crafted a wand in this fashion. Repaired broken wands, of course, but this is something else entirely. Keeping me on my toes, aren't you? I think I can work with what you've brought me. Let me see what I can do. It is done.
Ooh.
I should warn you, I've never seen a wand like this before. My suspicion, as Professor Fig implied in his letter, is that it serves a unique purpose. I doubt you shall find much use for it otherwise.
I understand. Thank you, sir.
I'm afraid you're on your own. I've ensured that we have a moment to ourselves. Oh, come, come. No need for such theatrics. In light of what Ranrok now knows, you must agree that our interests are aligned.
Our interests will never be aligned.
You would let goblins take what is rightfully ours? The final repository belongs to wizard kind. We would be fools not to work together. What's that you've got there? Might this sudden visit to the Wand Maker have something to do with our mutual pursuit?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
That repository is my birthright!
Charles Rookwood wouldn't have wanted you near it.
The arrogance.
Speak for yourself.
Better than to try and reason with a child.
A child who knows all three curses.
Children should be seen and not heard.
You.
Protego! Imperial! Incendia! Another pitiful... Expulso! Knew you were still hanging up. Aha! Back some more. Your turn. That's the best you can... Incendio! Incendio! How dare you! You cannot control me! a grave mistake.
Confringo.
What a look up. I've never seen such magic.
Confringo.
Expulsion. How dare you do such a thing?
Confringo. Defender. Bombard. Accio.
You should have joined me.
I should have killed you.
Well done, for a child. Lamb to the slaughter.
Imperial.
Come on. We need to make it Don't go down easy.
Bombarda.
What was that?
Imperial.
Time to even the
What make of my instinct?
Bombarda. Accio.
Another pitiful beast.
Incendio! Now, this has become...
Incendio. Crucible.
Glacier! I plan to make... Oh, it's a bit like, being on
Leviosa. Bombarda. Expelliarmus. Depulso.
Look what you've done.
Defender. Accio.
Crucial.
Imperial.
You're only delaying the inevitable. You're easy to spot and an eruption.
Confringo!
Knew you were still hanging about.
Aha! Back for more.
Incendio! I'll be your marionette!
I've never seen
I will end you! Coward!
I can't believe it. Rookwood's reign is finally over. I'll need to send an owl to Natty right away. For now, though, I need to get back to the map chamber and tell Fig what happened. Revelio.
One's still around. He needs to pay.
Thinking in terms of good and evil merely indicates a limited imagination, in my opinion.
Hello.
Well, I'm sure it'll be harder to kill a moon.
Expelliarmus.
Stop! Make him stop!
No, I won't. poachers should be seen, not heard.
Your poaching days are over.
Mongrels. All of them.
Victor Rookwood is dead. He confronted me as I left Ollivander's with the Keeper's wand. I had to defend myself.
Godric's heart, are you all right? I know you're well able to defend yourself. I've seen it often enough. But Rookwood himself...
He destroyed so many lives and he wouldn't have stopped. I'm glad I was able to put an end to him.
You're right. He wouldn't have stopped. You did what you had to do. The wizarding community owes you a great debt.
Thank you for saying so, Professor. I'm ready for what's next.
All right, then. The Keepers have been waiting.
You have completed all of our trials, and you have done so under circumstances even I did not foresee. You understand now why all of this was necessary. The portkey, the vault, the locket, the book, the trials. To ensure that one with the ability you and I share would make the same choice that San, Neve, Charles, and I did.
Now that you have witnessed my memory, you understand all that is at stake. Not everyone is what they seem.
As you know, light does not exist without shadow, nor shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should.
Even the most well-meaning and competent amongst us cannot possibly know the consequences of manipulating what should be beyond our reach.
What lies in the repository must never be released. Resist the temptation to destroy or control it. The magic that you have so carefully honed must now be used only to protect the secret we keep. You have the wand. You will know when to wield it. We leave our legacy in your hands.
That must be the way to the repository.
We can only hope that we're not too late, and that we find nothing but a repository undisturbed beyond this door.
I should hope that the enchantments protecting the castle would protect against an incursion from below.
I fear they may not. Although, if they don't now, I can assure you they will in the future.
Were you able to reach Professor Weasley?
I was. Hopefully she and the others will arrive soon. They know where to find the door through which we entered. And the goblins.
Rockwood!
Ranrok is here.
Let's go. If his loyalists are here, he cannot be far behind.
You and I have faced worse, Professor.
Ranrok will be pleased.
Imperial!
I won't rest.
We need to press on. Ranrok must be here somewhere.
This drill stands between us and him. We need to move it.
I shall handle it. One moment. Confringo! Let's go.
Blast it all! I don't have time for this! Kill them!
Petrificus Totalis. Cruise. Bombarda. Defender. Accio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. This one's almost down. You're no match for us.
A dead end. Now what?
Revelio. Bombarda. Professor, that wall, that's the way forward.
Very perceptive, my young friend. It worked. Let's go. Ranrok must be getting closer to finding the repository.
I fear you're right, Professor. There's nothing we can do but keep searching. Revelio.
Listen, more goblins up ahead.
Imperial. Someone there. Crucial. Fools of a feather. Bombard.
These tunnels haven't brought us much luck.
We're getting closer, Professor. That way.
Drat! Break the never-ending cycle.
The goblins have somehow evaded the castle's defensive charms.
Steer them this way! We shall make quick work of them!
They got this.
Time to move. We're in the thick of it now.
We'll show the beasts who's in charge. Your timing couldn't be better, Professor Hackett.
Thank you, Professor.
Bombard.
Behind those walls, massive darkness. These things don't have souls, so Avada Kedavra won't work.
The wand! Quickly!
Ranrok is right behind us, isn't he? Like, he's just right behind the crevice. Grand Repository.
We made it.
I'm relieved we got here before Ranrok.
I can't believe this is it. The repository has been under the castle for hundreds of years.
Think of all the pain that created it. This is what Miriam, George, your friend Lodgok, and countless others died for. Miriam believed this forgotten magic could be used for such good. But she did not know the risks. She did not see what the Keepers have shown you. What Isadora showed you. You are now the Keeper of whatever power it holds. What do you intend to do with it?
I plan to leave the repository as it is.
I'm pleased to hear that. I've been thinking.
What is it, Professor?
I spent all year trying to keep our journey a secret from everyone, including Professor Weasley. But now I wonder if I should have shared it with her, and the others, sooner. Trusted them more. The Keepers wanted this secret to be locked away forever. How long will you keep it?
I plan to keep it secret for now. But in time, when I'm ready, I plan to tell those I trust everything and accept their help.
I believe that is what Miriam would have wanted. We should trust in others. If anyone can rise to this challenge, my friend, it is you.
The arrogance of wizard kind. Goblins built this repository. It belongs to us.
Enough, Ranrok. It was never yours.
I've been wanting to play with this.
Miriam's wand.
If she'd simply handed over the container, all of this could have been avoided. Foolish, self-important witch. Seems you were two of a kind. She didn't know when to give up either.
hatred. Yes. Answer to no one, except you. Professor!
It's feeding off the power from the repository.
Your beautiful magic is a match for mine, child!
Expelliarmus! My spells are having no effect on the dragon. Protego! Stupefy! Devolso! Bombard! That did the trick. Now,
Well, I tried. Didn't work. Okay, note to self. Red still means danger.
protect yourself again. Not for long. Bombarda. Expelliarmus. Protego. Stupefy. Confringo. Imperial. Crucio. Stupefy. Bombarda. Defender.
Crucio.
There seems to be some fight in you after all. No. I shall rid you of it. Come and stay out, creature.
You can't stop me. Stupefy. Two things of power. Expelliarmus. Devolso. Ha! Don't like Confringo. Imperial. Accio. Accio. Bombarda. Bingo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Glacius. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Descendo. Glacius. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Bombarda. Depulso. Imperial. Crucial. Potato. Bombarda. Glacius. Descendo. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Depulso. Levioso. Bombarda. Expelliarmus. Depulso. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Imperial. Crucial. Bombarda. Expelliarmus. Depulso. Expelliarmus. Bombarda. Confringo.
Stopping another zealot. Is it Tuesday?
You can't run forever, Ranrok.
Give up now, and I might ensure that your death is swift.
There's nowhere to hide now, Ranrok. Potato. Stupefy. Glacius. Bombarda. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Depulso.
That's enough for tonight.